I can only smash so much before the smashing just becomes repetitive. I've been smashing so many people to bits! Oh god. Worst part is this character's reminding me of a franchise I technically need to get back to since I haven't touched a game for that franchise in a while. Oh god, I don't even know if people are looking forward to me doing that collection. Oh boy. The pain would be fun, but it would be pain. Well, let's go, Axel. I'll make sure I kill you before you get the chance to do much of anything. Ow. Oh, God! I hate robots! These mindless killing machines are doing nothing but pissing me off. Should have had a Franklin badge. That would have helped me out a lot more than what I've got now. So? Well, I'm glad I got it on him. It made me feel good. Yes, hit each other! See, you mindless killing machines don't even know how to help out your own team. You're just mindlessly killing people without even having a second thought to who you're hitting. For example, you master the greatest wrestler around! And for that you die! Oh! Victory! That was a little over the top for an ending, but fuck it, I don't like that robot anyway. He's mean. He's not cool. Well, anyway, welcome back, everybody, to more Super Smash Bros. Ultimates World of Light. This is your host, the MJ 4106. And, hey, guess what? We got a second fucking Crazy Hand fight. Yeah, okay, I guess we're going with this then. Sure, whatever. But yep, apparently, they thought it was cool to throw numerous Crazy Hand fights at you throughout this place, because that's fun. That's frickin' fun. Shield durability? Really? Okay. Well, then again, I guess he's a lot more hectic with his strategy for trying to take over the realm, unlike Galeem. He was willing to control himself, Galeem. This guy, Darkon, I gotta say, he's still a dumb name. At least Galeem is like, oh, Gleam, like, light. Darkon's like, oh, he's dark. Wow. Oh, God, that name fucking sucks. I hate characters that have bad names. Makes me much less interested in playing around trying to figure... Ow! Makes me a lot less invested in a character when they have a terrible, terrible name. Jeez, Matt. Isn't that a little hypocritical, MJ? 4106? You're not wrong. You're not wrong, but you know what? Fuck you anyway. I'm just gonna fucking treat everything as if it's normal for me. I'm a defect for the factory line. Let's go with that. I'm a factory defect. I haven't learned from the error of my ways. Ow! God damn you. You really? Oh, God! Man, I'm fucking being stupid right now. Because he is definitely fighting a lot harder than he was before. Alright, there we go. Oh, some of the electricity would be enough to finish him off. I gotta stop running towards that hand. Because I'm getting myself caught up in some stupid shenanigans lately. So you decide to end with the laser. Well, too bad you couldn't stop his hero, you dummy. Throw the slime at him! Throw the slime at him! Like, grab him like, what the fuck is this? That thing away from me! Ah! Ah! Get it off! Get it off! It won't leave! Come on, man. Slimes are like the most harmless monsters. How can you hate them? Good. Both his left hands are down. Just what I was hoping would happen. I remember there are more fighters to get out here, so I should go out of my way to make sure I find them. Well, there is Tyranitar, so there's that, I guess. God damn you, hero. Dragon Quest is another series I have thought about doing, but I wouldn't know where to begin. Would playing any game of the series be fun, or should I actually go from the beginning? I will say, Final Fantasy's been on my mind, trying to think about playing those, because, well... Yeah, I know, it's a big RPG series, and frickin'... Well... Right now, the thing people want out of the series right now more is just everything with Final Fantasy VII Remake. It seems like everything else has been a disappointment for that series for the most part. Speaking of stupid names, that's probably a big joke to the gaming community. Talking about awful names for things like games or characters. Final Fantasy. Make it sound like it's supposed to be the very last of its kind. Ow! Yet the Final Fantasy just happened over and over and over and over again. I guess it made contextual sense in the first game, but as a series just saying it's Final Fantasy, like it's the last, it's the greatest and last of these fantasy games you'll ever play. It's just like, bro, the title for this is misleading as it is. Stop making it worse. Stop misleading everybody, they're awful titles! Like, for real! Ugh. Yeah. A bad name could really ruin a lot of what could possibly be. Like, if you don't come up with a good name, you definitely ruin a lot of things. Unfortunately, the only good names I can come up with tend to be puns based off other things. Because for some reason, I seem to be a big fan of puns. Why is it I get a lot of Japanese influence when it comes to things like that? Oh, puns. I'll say, my only other good things is, like, I'm good at coming up with frickin', sadly, one of my more creative things for coming up with names is frickin', oh, sweet. Need help, that's awesome. One of my more creative names, unfortunately, comes from my Fantasy Hockey League, which I don't know if people remember that. It's something I, in fact, do. Oh, you protected me from the shower! Thank you! Thank you! Oh, God. Oh, right. Pandora does have an enhanced form. Oh, God. I forgot. That's weird. I probably should work on that first. Where am I going? I kind of want to see where this realm is first before I go dig into it, because I don't want to... Oh, right. We got a whole maze here. Right. Why are there a bunch of characters just lying around here? Makes me feel like I should go back on the path and kill everybody around there. Go after the strong one first. Make it interesting. By using a really strong one to kill him. Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of my creativity names, I thought of it for my fantasy hockey team because I'm an NHL fan. I do a fantasy hockey league with my friends. I'm actually the commissioner of that league. And frickin', I started a trend that everybody else in the league has been following because of me. Which I do find kind of funny. I wanted to call them creative team names. My very first one was Gutter Skank. I was like, I don't know. For some reason, Gutter Horror caught in my mind. I was like, let's change it up and make it Gutter Skank. Sounds stupid. You're right, it is. Oh, God. If any of them get the 9, I'm fucked. And there it is. This one is a bit of luck, hoping you don't get hit by a 9. That's fun. It was dumb. Then I thought, you know, looking at the players I have on my team, I could probably come up with something a little more original. Something that'd be fun. Like, Ready? I had some bad ones, like, one of the players, Blake Wheeler, I came with Wheelers on the bus. That one was terrible. I will admit, nothing, really, they both got a 9, are you fucking kidding me with that shit? Stop getting 9s, you cheating fucks! I'm not accepting that, it's cheating. I will not accept that cheat bullshit. They're getting 9s a little too frequently. Makes me feel like there's a little manipulation going on here. Fuck you and your 9! No! Not accepting that shit. Oh, good. That was great. Fuck you. But yeah, Blake Wheeler, one of the players on the Jets for a while. I had Wheelers on the bus. Ooh, treasure. Oh, right. One of these leads to the right way forward to the next destination. Right. Ooh, is that floor immunity from disc gun? Neat. You know, I should probably go back and deal with, these. Deal the other spirits left behind, so I leave no spirit behind. Oh, God! Not Amy! anybody but Amy. Oh, fuck! Well, let's go. Beat up that pig hedgehog. I will say, though, I do still like this design better than her classic design from CD. I don't know. It felt weird they're bringing the classic design back. I definitely like this one better, the Adventure and Forward design. You would start with a hammer, wouldn't you? I'll say, nothing will ever beat the name my one brother came up with. It also happened to be the election year for him. The first one of them. Well, we had yeah, I think it was 2016 when Trump was up for election. My brother had the freaking name for Grabner by the pussy. I was like, no! You gotta be shitting me! Because there's a player called Michael Grabner. He's actually a really good player when it came to, like, the penalty kill and stuff. He had to be really good at that for some reason, but yep. My brother took one of Trump's more infamous sayings and decided to basically use Michael Grabner's name to complete that for his team name. Grabner by the pussy. That one was... The fact that it was the same time as that election year, it was like, this is too perfect, I fucking hate it. Like, how the fuck you come up with this? Oh my god. It was too fucking good. It was too good. I've never came up with anything else quite that good. I think, what was it? The year before I had Sebastian Aho, so I had Bros before Ahos. Oh god. Yeah, if you don't know these players' names, don't worry about it. Just appreciate the puns. You're gonna appreciate anything about this. And the one I had last year, I had, one of my weirder names, I obviously was a little impressed with. There's a goalie referred to as Thatcher Demko. And a lot of the names are non-American because, you know, it's a very European sport, but a lot of the best come to play in the American version of NHL, so, you know. Oh god, I hate this fucking assist trophy! Just follows me and beats the fuck out of me. I hate this Prince guy. I fucking hate him. Like, this is one of my least favorite assist trophies in the game. He just keeps you locked up in shit and will attempt to beat the living fuck out of you. Stop beating me up, you stupid snake! Hey, where you going? There we go. Oh! Can't wait to kill you both. Die already! God damn it! Stop coming back! Just leave me alone! Fuck! Just die already! Ugh! That's another one I'll have to enhance. But yeah, a goalie referred to as Thatcher Demko. So I came up with the name Thatcher in the Rye. Oh, Thatcher in the Rye. That was pretty bad. Oh, God. Catcher in the Rye was a good book, though. I will say, that was a very good book. Not that I was really one for enjoying a lot of my reading during high school and stuff. I feel like I probably mentioned that before, that, you know, it feels like a lot of the way American schools are, they kind of, like, make you not want to read. They force the assignments for you to read these, what are honestly pretty great stories. But then you get to go over these assignments, write these crazy essays about what they all meant, what the, you know, the intentions of the author were, which, you know, it's not something that can be nice for appreciating writing, but at the same time, it kind of kills people's motivation that just actually want to, you know, learn how to write. I mean, to, you know, appreciate stories and reading books. It kind of gets people out of it, and you come up with a thing that basically, you know, yeah, you can read this book and just enjoy the fun story that it is, but no, we're going to make you understand every little facet of it. We want you to understand what every single meaning was, what every little undertone in this writing was, what all this meant, and freaking analyze to the nitty-gritty details. And also having to write a big fucking essay about it, and you better do it a certain way we tell you, or fuck you, you did it wrong. Like, ugh. They managed to kill a lot of people's passion for reading in school the way they do it. Like, ugh. Looking back, I realized how good some of these stories were. There's some children's stories I haven't read that I probably should have as a kid. But, well, they also focus in on certain things. Like, I guess it's important to go over Shakespeare, but at the same time, damn, bro, block all that. I would say friggin' having to, you know, read a bunch of stories that kind of, they force us to do things a certain way, and it was really hard to get invested in the stories we were reading. It's sad that one of the most memorable stories I have are Catcher in the Rye and Lord of the Flies. I think I read both those my friggin' senior year of high school, if I remember. At least college, we barely went over it. Like, I remember when my first year of college, we had to do a summer reading thing, too. That book, I actually got to take the time to read and didn't have to worry about, like, any assignments upon getting in. I just had to read the book, and we, like, discussed it the first, like, couple of weeks, and that was it. That was what I didn't mind at all, because it was actually, you know, a good read. I think I read, like, the Silver Linings Playbook. It was, like, a year or two after it came out, too. Like, yeah, it came out around, like, 2009, 2008, right? Silver Linings Playbook? Yeah, I definitely had to read that for college. I was almost mixing it up with the Glass Castle, which I had to read before my senior year of, high school. Yeah. That one was also alright. That one was kind of weird. And yet, my brothers for their senior year had to read Handmaid's Tale, which they fucking hated. Yeah, apparently the show people love. Not that I've been into that. I haven't watched a lot of TV lately, to be honest. It's kind of crazy. I've been avoiding a lot of, like, media lately. I don't go out of my way to watch many movies anymore. I don't go out of my way to see shows on TV. Ever since Better Call Saul, I haven't watched, like, shit on TV. Oh, spiked you with the key! Oh, yes! It's weird how uninterested I've been in a lot of shows. Like, I never did anything in The Walking Dead. I've never, like, watched any Star Trek or Star Wars related things. I've avoided a lot. Ooh, I love The Dead End. That's my favorite. Ooh, a fighter! Finally! Something worth investigating. Don't mind if I do. Oh, good lord. The strongest Mega Man. Oh, fuck! Well, this is gonna be a fun ride. Random fighter, I hope you're lucky. I swear to God, if you're gonna be Mega Man, that would really suck for me. Oh, actually this works out well. Oh God, which Pokemon do I have going out first? Please tell me it's fucking Ivysaur or Charizard. Please don't let it be Squirtle. I do not want to be Squirtle over this. Not at all.
Ready? Go!
You fucking suck. Well, at least I have Zap Floor immunity. Oh, God. Yeah, it's kind of crazy that the American education system has kind of killed reading for some people because they just don't like to read books because of, you know, the assignments that basically... Having to take a hobby and have to attach, like, a fucking, like, thing for work to it, it's just... Ugh. It can definitely kill a lot of passion. And it feels pretty obvious, but, you know... When you turn something for pleasure into work to make it not nearly as enjoyable as it once was, it's pretty hard to find enjoyment out of it after a while. So, yeah. And hey, the thing is, I can read pretty well. Like, funny, I used to like reading a lot back in, like, elementary and middle school and stuff. But, you know, the more assignments got in the way of everything, the more I realized how, you know, I just got uninvested because, like, well, now I just gotta get the points of the story and then write a big fucking paper about it. Like, it's kind of hard for you to actually, like, want to enjoy this. I guess the purpose that they're trying to go for is to get you to enjoy reading by getting you to understand what you're reading, but by the same token, the assignments are ruining people's enjoyment because they have to focus on particular things now when they read these great stories. I wonder how many other people feel like the American education system has ruined their desire to ever read things. Maybe a little too harsh on it, but honestly, it's kind of hard for me to... Ow! It's kind of hard for me to really like reading if I... Ah! Damn it! I was doing so well! Maybe I would just be Charizard most of the time. That would be very helpful for me. The Squirrel won't work. Ivysaur did work, but he wasn't that fast. If I'm gonna be slow, I may as well be Charizard so I can fucking do some damage. Yeah, I'll say, hurry up and let me be Charizard already. Get this shit over with. He's easily the best of these guys. God damn it. But, I don't know. Maybe I'm in the minority with that. Maybe other people do enjoy reading stuff in school. I don't know. In my school, it never felt like we were encouraged to read. It never really got exciting for us at all. So, yeah, we were definitely one of the groups that definitely took great advantage of Spark Notes. Which, in case there are some people that don't know what the hell Spark Notes are, I do have some non-American viewers. I don't know if people are aware of some shortcuts Americans like to take. Could you stop? Stand right there! Real sick and tired of your shit! Ugh! Fucking obnoxious, bro. Fuck you! Never again with that. How'd you hit me with that? Fuck. I'll say, is that motion sensor bomb still there? I don't know. But I'm afraid to find out. It might be gone, for all I know. Again, I'd rather not find out. I'm going to kill you! But yeah, Spark Notes is basically like... Eat shit! Spark Notes is basically like a big, summary of a lot of key points. I think the intention of them is basically they did that to basically help you understand some more themes and shit. Like ideas from the author. So, you know, a lot of people in my area like to use it for their school stuff because, you know, it helps make understanding stuff for assignments a lot easier. Why read the book when you just read the Spark Notes and go over everything? And hey, at least some of the teachers we have are smart. They would actually read the Spark Notes themselves, so they would then go for details in the book that were not mentioned in the Spark Notes. That way they could tell who read the book and who didn't. See, that's a smart counter strategy. It's like, oh yeah, you guys use the Spark Notes to get the ideas of the book. Well, that's neat. What are these little intricate details? Wait, what? What were the exact things said or these scenes? What? I'm sorry, I was supposed to pay attention to that? Who was that again? Catch them in 4K. Then they'll know. Then they know that you never read shit. Then again, it's kind of a problem with a lot of the American education system as a whole. The teachers don't feel like being, you know, putting the full effort to educate everybody properly because they get underpaid. And because of how rough the education is and what, you know, the shitty lessons that we're honestly taught, we're not taught the things we should be getting taught in American schools. Yeah, well, Rosalina Luma joined the battle. It's kind of hard to be really invested in a lot of the things they want us to learn if we're learning the wrong things. Like, English classes are definitely great examples. Like, all the stuff about reading these books and having to do an assignment based off them. Like, when is this going to come to play for me in regular life? Like, oh boy. Yes, I was able to create a great career, be able to have $250K a year for my salary. Because I learned is how important all the in-depth stuff for Romeo and Juliet and what the tragic, you know, concept of that whole story was. This is exactly where I wanted to be. Who among these spirits can float in the air? Oh, God. Who can float in the air? Alright, well, we have the introduction to this area. Welcome to the quiz game. Yep. Oh, we do have a level 1 here. They do have some more level 1s in this area, at least. Alright, so before I go back onto my rant about the American education system being shitty and not encouraging people to learn things, welcome to this mysterious dimension. It's basically a quiz area. So we're basically just going through this thing, answering these questions. It's not like you have to answer these right to go through, however, you do have to... You? Leave me the fuck alone! Your aerial game is pissing me off. You have to kill them if you want to be able to get rid of them. Ugh, Rosalina's not a good choice for this. I'll say, please help me, Luma. God damn it. You don't need to do a smash attack. It's not worth it. Here we go. You're dead now. I hope you are. Yep. Alright, fine. I'll kill you with this ground halo, bitch. I didn't even realize I was using Luma at all. I don't think I was. Well, yep, basically, go fight the spirit that correctly answers the question for these matches. Get the right answer. And, well, with that, you basically reveal the path forward. Get it right your first guess, you get a reward. So yeah, it's basically worth going through these questions. Get it right the first guess, and you get an extra reward. Thankfully, I don't think getting all these right will count for your 100%. You can go back and fight all the spirits as well. Like I said, you don't get punished. The only thing you get punished for is basically you miss out on treasure for answering questions wrong before getting them right eventually. You just have to eventually get the right answer and you're good. So, it's not a real big deal if you happen to not be able to get some of these questions right. You just miss out on extra points and spirit points, pretty much. You're not going to miss out on any spirits from getting these wrong, so don't worry. It's also good to mention to have, because it gives us more variety for some of the spirit battles we haven't had in a while. Hate the drop jump. I really hate the drop jump, I really do. How about you leave me alone? Friggin' DK. I forgot the purple ones of these are heavy. Alright, Pikmin is another franchise I thought about doing, but... you know. I need to go out of my way to actually take the time to actually get Pikmin before I can play it. Thankfully, they're all available on Switch, so, you know, I have an easy way to do it if I really wanted to. Yeah, but reading just... I don't know. I do like to read. I remember, when I was having an experience where I wasn't able to use electronics, I did like reading. Getting invested in some stories. I wasn't one for, like, a lot of, like, mystery things or a lot of, like, historical things. I like the fantasy reading, like... sci-fi and fantasy, I always enjoy stories where you actually can flex your, you know, your mind. Think of things that are not exactly, like, the way we know our normal world. Hey, if you like the crime mystery stuff or whatever, good for you. I know my mom was a big fan of those, and she reads those all the time. I know her and my oldest brother are both into, Stephen King. Unfortunately, I've never been one for... I'm not really a big horror guy. That being said, I do like a lot of Stephen King movies. Like frickin'... come on, how can you not like The Shining? Apparently Stephen King did. Because Stanley Kubrick took his liberties. And yet those liberties helped make the story more memorable. But, you know... the way the American education system, I feel like it is not done things well enough to invest the children they're supposed to be teaching into wanting to read. And when you fail at that point of wanting them to learn, you failed. Huh, just like they fail everybody who doesn't know shit because they don't teach them shit. Thanks, America. Thanks, United States America's education system. You're wonderful. Ugh. I should probably cut back a little bit on it, but... yeah, my point is, you know, I never really got too invested in, like, wanting to read all the time as a hobby because, you know, I felt like we were not taught to enjoy reading. We were taught to understand it. We were taught to understand what everything meant without being able to enjoy the stories for what they are. And it kind of kills the point of wanting to read if you can't get yourself invested in the story, you know? Then again... there's a lot of things the American education system can use improvement. Like I said, I remember back in the day, kids used to actually learn how to, like, chop wood and shit. I had, like, shop class. Actually learn to cook. Like, we need an economics class in our school systems. Like, that is something that you learn later on as you grow up in America. That they basically encourage you to grow up ignorant. to not know things of how the country works. It's fucking frustrating. Wasn't it supposed to be about reading? I mean, that's kind of another point of how rough the education system is, but yeah. They don't want you to learn to read. They want you to stay stupid. That's kind of the point. They do all this stupid shit in such a weird way that it discourages people from wanting to actually take part in learning things. That's why we have a lot of ignorant people in this country of America that I'm in. I was hoping you'd be trapped down there. It would have been funny. Fine. Eat shit, bro. Oh, so when I get you in that, that would have been funny. Ha, you lost to Ganondorf. You're supposed to be high tier, bro. Greninja joins the battle. Oh, good. Water Mewtwo returns. Good. But yeah, the education system has to do a lot of work to... It's really hard for me to really describe it in words. Jeez, I'm like a perfect example. No, I have my own issues, okay? But yeah. If you're not getting private education, a lot of the public education funding in America, for those of you that don't know, it stinks. Teachers don't get paid well, so they don't want to invest themselves in teaching well. They don't get invested in doing everything to the highest quality, unless they're in a certain area. And therefore, the kids don't get interested in learning, so they don't get to learn things, so they either drop out or do things completely unrelated to education and get themselves to do stupid shit. And, you know, the way we learn things makes people not want to do math or learn math. Makes people not want to learn to read because of all the assignments they got to do for that. Makes them not want to understand science because of all the freaking documentation things they have to do. At a freaking high school level, you have to do like 20-page lab reports for fucking really simple shit that can be done in like 2 equations. Like, fuck! That's my point. American education system needs a lot of work to try to improve a lot of things to make education more fun as well as more worthwhile, to give us actual things worth learning. Let's end this episode before this gets worse. So, come back next time. We'll continue our way through the mysterious dimension, going over the quiz questions and trying to get everything right. I'll say this is where your knowledge of a lot of video games, particularly Nintendo-related ones, will come in handy. So, hopefully you know your Nintendo stuff. Finally, I can stop talking about real-world things or Zelda in particular. Maybe we actually go over some Nintendo trivia. That could be some fun. So the trivia section starts next time. What a great way to end the summer. Preparing you guys for going back to school. Oh, God, I really hope kids aren't watching this in general.